Yo, good morning, top of the morning. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I don't know why people say thank goodness it's Friday. Nah, thank God it's Friday. But got my coffee. It's actually Colombian coffee. It's strong as shit. Um, this brings me. Today's topic is positive thinking. Just now bumped into somebody downstairs and I was like, hey, good morning. She was like, oh, good morning. And she's like, everybody else is so groggy this morning and whatnot. I'm like, hey, it's life. Wake up, be happy. Like, shit, fuck. I mean, it's cold outside. It's freezing. And there's people out there that don't even have, like, they don't have nothing. I mean, I'm here able to put on a hoodie, put on a hat, put on whatever, to keep myself warm. And I pray for those that don't have the ability or don't have the opportunity. I mean, they had opportunities, or maybe things just went south and they weren't able to handle them. Not everybody can be as be strong or I mean, I believe everyone can. Everyone has the ability to, but not everybody chooses to, or they don't see the opportunities. They're blinded by negative things, their negative thoughts, which is going into positive thinking and being mindful of the situation you're in, and how mindfulness can actually delete negative shit. And when you're more mindful of what you're doing, like mindfulness is like when you're like, I'm sitting here drinking this coffee, doing this Ustream video. I know that I'm doing this, and this is what I'm doing. I'm not worried about the future. I'm not worried about the past. I already know what I want to do and what I'm doing, and I'm just mindful in everything that I do, and know that what I'm doing is progressing regardless. I'm an inevitable progressor. Like, that's just me, my life. I'm inevitably going to progress at everything. No matter what it is, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to make sure I progress and that I'm moving forward. And not only for myself though, for those around me. I don't find, like me, I'm always good. Put me wherever, I'm good. I just do this for those around me and for those I care about. When, even though sometimes negative thoughts do come to my head, I think I've had this. I think I've talked about this before. I just go out and try to do something positive for somebody else. It makes me feel better. Simple as that for me. Positive affirmations are helpful as well. Some people, it helps them to sit there and say to themselves, just stop everything, become mindful where you're at, stop everything you're doing, and just sit there and just say, I am great. I'm going to do this. This will not stop me. I control my life. I control what I can do. And it's not about what I can do. It's about what I will do. Nothing can stop me. If I want something, I will go out and get it. Things like that, Meditation is another way. Like, really, really change your thoughts. Focus on changing your thoughts. Figure out who you are, That's me. I'm flipping pages. I have notes written down so I can make sure I get everything through. Oh yeah, shout out to the Bullets. And shout out to Drake. I saw that this morning. That was smooth, Drake. Yeah, just dropped the fucking mixtape or album out of nowhere. Shout out to Drake on that. Nobody trying to beef with Drake these days. Drake got real. He got some heavy hitters in the background. Yeah. So, shout out to the Bullets, Baltimore Bullets. Y'all know nothing about that. And shout out to the University of Guam. Chug, I love you, sis. Being yourself. Your actions, your words define who you are. I feel as if a person's actions over a period of time, it defines the character. I mean, it's like if you're constantly telling someone, yeah, and it always end up being a no, then you're a bullshitter. You're a liar. That's just who you are. You know, if you're constantly doing it over a period of time, you know, when it's something that's just not once in a while, it's something you constantly do, then I mean that's just who you are. That's real shit. If you're a person that's like me, I'm very punctual, and what I say I do, I'll do. I don't care what it is. If I said I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know, point blank, period. That's just me. You just have to, in order to find out who you are, just being mindful. Be mindful of everything you're doing. And if you're the type of person that's selfish, you're selfish. Just as long as you admit you're selfish, you're selfish. You know, everyone's different. Not everybody's gonna be punctual. Not everybody's gonna be straight up, straightforward. I mean, it'd make things easier, but not everyone is like that. You just have to know who you are, where you fall in place, and realize that you're gonna get treated accordingly to how you treat other people, which goes to who you are. Goes back to who you are, and detoxing your life in general, like everything, like knowing what's negative and what's taken away from you and what's destroying you and degrading you, and knowing what's positive, building you and making you a stronger person. You have to differentiate the two and detox the negativity out and purge that out and keep in the positive things that are there for you and are basically making you better in growth. You can't just take a seed and put it in your hand and just things gonna grow. Shit don't work like that. But you have to take a seed, dig into the earth or dig into whatever dirt, put it in there, cover it, and nurture it. That's life. That's what, it's crazy, isn't it? Like how life can be so simple, because you look at it in a positive way instead of worrying about how empty the cup is or whatnot. Look at what's in the cup. At least I don't care if it's half full, half empty, whatever. Just look. There's something in your cup. And if there's nothing in your cup, then you should go get something to put in your cup. I mean, this is life, you know. You have to, you're either going to survive or you're going to live. You're either surviving all your life or you're living your life, or you're just fading away, evaporating, just non-progressive, just in idle. And not everything that stays in idle stays there. It disintegrates one way or the other. So you just have to choose what path you're going to choose, and just know that whatever path you choose is ultimately going to be your destiny. That's just point blank period. And you, in order to live happily, you have to be positive about everything you do, and have to know that what you do is what you do, and it's for your better good and for what you want. I mean, it doesn't get any simpler than that. But just being positive, like life is so much out here in the world. Like, it really is so much going on that people don't know about. There's people that just they never step foot off their block, off a 5-block radius, you know, unless they went to school or some shit. And some don't even have the luxury to do that, you know. Like, we have the luxury of running water out here, you know. There's places that don't even have that. And I've been to a few of those places. One spot in Jamaica is like that, and I think some places in Honduras like that too. Yeah, it is places in Honduras like that. Yeah. I remember I asked these people in Honduras, I was like, yo, where's the bathroom at? Went to the bathroom, there was a bucket in there. And they were like, You know, you have to use the bucket, and then I don't know what they do with the bucket afterwards. But I was like, damn, that's crazy. Like, wow, that's insane. You know, I was just like, then it hit me. It was like, yo, you're blessed. You're blessed. You know, and to be able to see me on this video, you're blessed. You know, I don't care if you believe in God or not, or whatever you believe in. Just know that you're blessed and you have an opportunity to do something greater than what you're doing right now, or you are doing something greater than what you were doing before, and you are progressing, and that you can. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is positive thinking and being mindful of just being mindful of your existence is enough to be positive about. It's enough to be happy about. The fact that you can actually sit here and think, I exist, and there's nothing in the world that can stop me from doing what I want to do with my life. And never short yourself. Do not. The only person that can bring you shortcomings is yourself, because you short yourself. You know, you can. It's like if you got $5 and somebody asks you for $6, and you give them $5 and you're looking for a $1. Yeah, I think you're shorting yourself. I mean, granted, if they need it, yeah, but more, watch who you give. Watch, you know. Just some people. There are people that actually do need things, and people should be smart enough to know, you know. But if it's all done out of goodness of your heart, it'll come back 10 times greater. But just don't short yourself for people. Don't short yourself for people you know is going to short you. You know, you knew from the get-go that the relationship wasn't going to work, but now you're stuck in it because you want to make this person happy. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 years later, and found out this person cheated on you, did you wrong, this and that, and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to do, but you did it to yourself. You knew from day one that this wasn't going to be right. It's like people, like friends, toxic friends you may have. You knew that motherfucker was going to do right from the get-go. You knew they weren't going to pay you back at all. You knew they were going to fuck your car up. You knew they were going to just destroy whatever you gave them, and you just did it anyway, and then you're going to be mad at them, or mad at yourself, and then forgive yourself, and then don't do that shit ever again. That's just real. But that's basically all I have this morning. And love life, live. It's your choice. Think positive. Stay away from negativity, because negativity will bring you down. Believe me, that's why it's negative. Learn that in school doing math and shit, algebra, you know. So that's all I have this morning. And enjoy your Valentine's Day. I'll spend mine with my girl in the garage. You know, give her a bath and get her all nice and, you know, get her feet done and get nice smooth things done to her. I love my car, and I thank God for that car. But most likely I'm going to spend on Valentine's Day with my grandmother. Love her to death. Shout out to my grandmother. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be the man I am today. You know, she taught me one thing: self-reliance, and that you will make it through anything, and you make your bed, you will lay in it. Straight up. And them niggas who you think your friends ain't your friends. Exactly. So love, peace, soul, deuces. Hope everyone have a beautiful weekend, and share love with those around you, and distribute straight greatness and positive vibes everywhere. Just do that shit. Just live. You know, I just be having thoughts though.